Good morning, everyone. In the previous class, we had discussed regarding the Mendelian disorders. Those are hemophilia, sickle cell anemia, and phenylketonuria. So, in this class, we are going to discuss the second type of genetic disorders, that is chromosomal disorders. So, as the term itself suggests, this is a disorder which is caused due to the abnormalities in the chromosome. So, chromosomal disorders are caused due to the absence or excess or abnormal arrangement of one or more chromosomes. So, the failure or segregation of chromatids during the cell division cycle results in the gain or loss of a chromosome, and this condition is called as the aneuploidy. So, the best example for aneuploidy are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome. So, this aneuploidy can be of two types. One is the trisomy, where instead of a pair of chromosome there is a one extra chromosome, so which is going to be, means at a place of two there are three, so this condition is called as a trisomy. So the second one is a monosomy, where instead of a pair there is only one chromosome present, right? So this is regarding the aneuploidy. So the one more type of chromosomal disorder is a polyploidy. So failure of cytokinesis after the telophase stage of the cell division results in an increase in a whole set of chromosomes in an organism, and this phenomenon is known as polyploidy, and this condition is often seen in the plants, right? So chromosomal disorders means, suppose if there is an absence or excess or abnormal arrangement of one or more chromosomes, it is a chromosomal disorder. So this chromosomal disorder is of two types, one is aneuploidy and one is polyploidy. Suppose if there is a gain or loss of a chromosome, then it is aneuploidy. So usually it is of two types, one is trisomy and monosomy. So in the trisomy there is one extra chromosome, and in monosomy there is one absence of a chromosome or one less chromosome is present. So polyploidy means here there is an increase in a whole set of chromosomes, and this condition is often seen in the plants. So now let us study the examples for the aneuploidy. So those are Down syndrome, Turner syndrome, and Klinefelter syndrome one by one. So coming to the first one, that is Down syndrome. So what is this Down syndrome means? So this is a genetic disorder which is caused due to the presence of an additional copy of the chromosome number 21, right? So usually the human beings are going to have 23 pairs of chromosome. So in the 21st pair, instead of two chromosomes there is one more extra chromosome. Usually it is termed as the trisomy of 21. So at the 21st pair, instead of two chromosomes there is a one more additional chromosome, so that is going to lead to the Down syndrome disorder. So this disorder was first described by the Langdon Down in the year 1866, and that's why this syndrome is named after the scientist, that is Langdon Down. So the affected individual, what are the characteristic features of a person who is affected with the Down syndrome? So usually the Down syndrome personalities, like they are usually short stature, means they are short with a small round head, the tongue is furrowed, and partially the mouth will be open. Second thing is that the palm is broad with a characteristic palm crease, means there is a foldings on the palm, so which is usually termed as a palm crease. And the third thing is that, so the persons with the Down syndrome are having physical, psychomotor, and mental development which is retarded, means then the development is totally stopped, or the development is very slow in process. So that is, these are the characteristic features of the Down syndrome, right? So the Down syndrome is a genetic disorder which is caused due to the additional copy of the chromosome at the chromosome number 21, and this is also known as a trisomy of 21. So this disorder was first described by Langdon Down in the year 1866, and the affected individual is short statured, small round face, furrowed tongue, partially open mouth. The palm is broad with a characteristic palm crease. Then they are physically, psychomotor, and mental development is retarded. So this is how the child looks like which is affected with the Down syndrome. So you can see here it is having a flat back of the head, so the broad flat face, so there is a big and wrinkled tongue, so congenital heart disease, and many loops on the fingertips and the palm crease. So these are the characteristic features of the child which is going to suffer from the Down syndrome. So now let us go to the next one, that is Klinefelter syndrome. So the Klinefelter syndrome This is a genetic disorder which is also caused due to the presence of an additional copy. Means it is also a trisomy condition where there is an additional copy of X chromosome resulting into a karyotype of 47XXY. So usually this Klinefelter syndrome is seen in men. It is going to affect the male, and that male is going to have one more extra X chromosome instead of one. So this disorder was first described by Harry Klinefelter. So this disorder was described by Harry Klinefelter, and the individual with the Klinefelter syndrome, so they are going to have overall masculine development, as it is going to affect the male. Usually the males are having all the masculine development, but however the feminine development, means we can see even the feminine characteristics in case of the men, that is such as the development of the breast, which is termed as a gynecomastia, is also expressed in the males. So such individuals are sterile. Sterile means they are not capable of reproducing. So the person who is affected with the Klinefelter syndrome, so he is having an overall masculine development. Along with that, he is also going to develop certain feminine characteristics such as the development of a breast, and the other characteristics such as they are having less facial hairs, and they are having a very soft skin, etc. And they are not having the muscles like biceps like other men, and such individuals are usually sterile. So this is how a person with a Klinefelter syndrome is seen, that is he is having a tall stature with a feminized characteristics, means he is a man but he is having a feminized characteristics. So now let us go to the last one, that is Turner's syndrome. So what is this Turner syndrome? Means it is caused due to the absence of one of the X chromosome, that is the karyotype is 45XO. Here this Turner syndrome we are going to see in case of the females. So in the females usually there are two X chromosomes. Here instead of two X chromosomes there is only one X chromosome present, and hence such females are usually sterile. So they are also not capable of reproducing, and their ovaries are rudimentary beside other features including lack of other secondary sexual characters. Means the female, means Turner syndrome is going to affect the females, and these females are sterile, so they are not going to develop much of the secondary sexual characteristics, and they are having the rudimentary ovaries. This is regarding the Turner syndrome, and this is how the girl with the Turner syndrome look like. So she is having a short stature and an underdeveloped feminine character. Means she is not going to develop the complete feminine characteristics. That is only the primary feminine characters can be seen, but the secondary sexual characters are not much seen in the woman who is affected with the Turner syndrome. So this is what for the today's class, and with this we are going to complete with the chapter, that is principles of inheritance and variation, right? So in this class we had studied the three diseases or the three disorders of chromosome, that is the Down syndrome. So the Down syndrome is caused due to the additional copy of chromosome in the chromosome number 21. And then next, Klinefelter syndrome. So it is seen in the male who is having an extra copy of X chromosome, and the Turner syndrome. So the Turner syndrome means it is seen in the females who is having one less X chromosome. So all these disorders are example for the aneuploidy, as they are caused due to the additional or less number of chromosomes, that is gain or loss of a chromosome, right? So in the next class we are going to start with a new chapter, that is evolution. Thank you.